Hey guys, in this video I'll show you why and how dropshippers are getting and how to get I was just doing the product research here using AdSpy here, guys. And things that I found, and you might have seen some of these on your newsfeed as well, or also when you were doing like the product research. So here's, for example, the product that I have found, the absolute scam. You can see here, for example, so this is the electric scooter, right? Electric scooter with a real price of like $1,000 or a few $1,000s, right? You can see all of the images and everything with electric motor here. Now this product is being sold for $74. Now this product here, you can see it's 95 pounds. So even if you think like logically, just fulfilling this type of product here would cost you probably $100 or more, right? Just shipping it, let's say even from China, because it's very heavy product, right? You need like a big box for this product, just fulfilling it, right? It's not including the motor, it's not including other parts. Now this website here, you can see it's basically just scamming people. And so here you can see they're giving you like 90-day guarantee. Now the problem here is you can see the real price of these products. Like if we check, let's say this product here, they just stolen the images, they stolen everything. So it says Monroe, right? So if we check the Monroe, let's see the Monroe, right? Let's see this white, if we can find a similar one. Like if you just one Google search and we find exactly the same one. Now this time the price is $3,900. This is the real price, right? I believe this is the real price. You can see this is a business. You could check the reviews for it. Like this is it, right? This is basically how dropshippers and some unethical like dropshippers specifically are scamming people. Now the problem with that is not only they're scamming the customers, right? So customers who are buying this and never receive their products because it's impossible to fulfill the product at this cost. So a lot of dropshippers are getting punished for that. So with feedback score, let's say you sell a product that's like legitimate and then someone else just takes the same product as you, just drops the price in half because they don't have intention to ever fulfill your product, because they just take the money, like they just collect the money from customers, then they close the merchant account or just remove the money from the account and they close the business. Obviously to do that you need to have very strong merchant accounts and you need to have like the proper infrastructure, because if you were to do that then you'll have very high chargeback ratio and then everything would get like shut down. These people seem to have this strong like infrastructure on the back end to do these type of scammy operations. But it's very important, like, so first of all, never, like, if price is very like suspicious, don't buy the product, right? Like don't buy if the price is like too good to be true, right? That's number one. And second, there's some things that you could do, guys, to protect yourself as a business and make your business more sustainable and more competitive, right? As more of these type of people enter the marketplace, then it will be harder for decent like dropshippers and e-commerce entrepreneurs to do well, because I mean they have very good CPAs on their ads, right? That's for sure. So they might have like $20 CPAs on this product, and what happens is they have like very low CPA, then they get a lot of traffic. And Facebook likes advertisers who get good CPAs and good conversion rates. So they would get like a lot of high quality traffic. So they would steal that traffic from good, decent entrepreneurs and dropshippers. So that's one. But second, they also would, because it's scam, right? And a lot of people getting frustrated with it. So then more people are unhappy with their advertising experience. So then more people, when they see your ads or my ads, they would get complaint and they would basically say, hide this ad from me. Right? So then it kind of like this vicious circle. So then Facebook decides, okay, so let's punish the dropshippers, right? Let's just make, their life harder. Let's just ban the ad accounts. Let's just ban the pages. Let's just ban the business managers. Let's just ban the whole profiles. If you see someone is associated with dropshipping model, if let's say we go here, you can see here, that doesn't even say the shipping policy, right? Like how much time it takes for them like to ship the product. You see here, how long, doesn't even say how much time it takes for them to ship the product. No one is asking, right? Like no one is like interested in how much time it takes for them to ship the product. And so you can see, right, this is basically the typical scammy website, right? When you go to this page, for instance, it doesn't even say like where this page is located, because sometimes you would get here, like here the information like where the managers of the page are located. Just one ad. You can see just like crash and burn, like just get money from customers. Then this page, this whole ad account, this whole everything like will disappear. So there are certain things that you can do to protect yourself and basically just not get into like situations like this. So here's another one. Let me show you this one. So here is another page that runs like a similar model. Also very unrealistic price, like 44. You can see 44 euros price, and this product you can always like see basically the real price for the product if you have like high definition images. Then you can just Google it, right? And you will find the name of this particular. So 4K pixel, right? It's not possible. Like this drone would cost like $1,000, right? This is like quite big drone with remote control, with a whole box, right? It's impossible that this costs. So, and this you can see it. This is in Netherlands, right? So only these advertisers, these like drop shippers that are not decent, like they're polluting the advertising space in the United States, but also in smaller market. Now, there's obviously, again, they have the infrastructure to do that. They have this like short-term advantage, but it also impacts all of our businesses. So I want to show you guys basically how to put yourself in a situation where you are more protected, where you're building a business that is more sustainable and something that can be protected from these people. So this is example of a good brand, of good decent brand. So this is a brand based in the United States. Now this brand is selling the product that are like politically, that basically fall in political category. But you can see these are good products, right? So few things about this product you can see. So they're advertising the guns and like other stuff that other people cannot advertise. So that's definitely like a separate category. You cannot just go and start like advertising guns. But what's interesting here is that there are a few things that these guys are following that allows them to be successful on Facebook, on top of just being like allowed to advertise, right? So you want generally to deliver like a good experience. For example, we do drop shipping, right? And we have, on our pages, we have the customer feedback score. Some pages we don't have. We have removed the feedback score and those are running well. But, the pages that still have the feedback score, we have the feedback score ranging from like 3.7 to 4.9, right? Even though we are drop shipping from China, the customer experience is still, decent for people to leave like positive feedback, right? In my experience, the reason why the feedback scores, like for a lot of people are not where they need to be is because either the quality of the product or the shipping times, right? So a few things that you can do to improve the customer experiences. First, talk to your supplier if they can improve the shipping times, right? That's probably the easiest thing to do. If you don't have the good agents, just let me know in the comments some of the agents that we use with you. So that's number one. And second is the product quality, right? So a good agent would verify the product quality, would make sure that product quality is decent. So then when customers receive the product, they're actually happy to receive it. So let's say the customers receive the product within 10 to 15 days. It's not ideal customer experience, but then the product quality that they receive is still satisfactory, right? Like it's still it's still good enough so customers are happy with it. So this is what you have to work on, better customer experience. So then when Facebook comes in and like starts to be like more aggressive with these type of pages because they're not sure about if you're like drop shipping, and then they'll treat you badly, right? They'll treat you badly if you don't provide that good customer experience. If you have one of your pages like falling below 2, then your whole ad account or your whole like business manager can get shut down. So this is what you have to keep in mind. The second thing that I see that's working more and more is like focusing on a niche, right? So for example, this business here, as you can see, it's focused on a niche, right? If you don't include the guns, but this is for people who specifically interested in like kind of like patriotic people in the United States. You can see these are specifically designs that would resonate with this category of people, probably like Republicans. So you can see this is like targeting a specific niche, right? And every business can be targeted to target a specific niche. Now, with typical drop shipping models, like you would take the product and you just try to sell it to whoever buys, right? Like you'd be like very wide appeal, and then the business would kind of like decline, and then you would start another project, and then also would target anyone. So this is the model that will become harder and harder moving forward, right? Even now it's harder than it was like a few years ago. harder than it was like 1 year ago, but then it will become harder and harder because you have all of these people trying to scam customers, right? So customers become less and less, like they trust ads less and less. On top of that, you have Chinese advertisers directly advertising. They don't need drop shippers to sell products for them, right? They now figure out how to sell these products by themselves. And so this is where it comes to, right? This is where it goes to. It goes to the place where you have to differentiate from the competition in order to be, sustainable in the market, right? In order to have your business, even if your business does, let's say, $100,000, $300,000, $500,000 this month, next month it might be zero, right? And you don't want to be in that situation. You want to build something that consistently generates sales and consistently producing, revenue and profit for you. So that's why focusing on better customer experience and then focusing on a niche, right? So then if you focus on a niche and you focus the niche specific issues, specific product that they want, right? Then you can do the product improvements and then you can introduce new products to that niche. Like for example, these guys here, like they know their niche, right? They know like what people want, right? Some of their ads even like they have, see here, right? So people like asking specific questions, right? People asking specific questions about the product. Some products you can see there are some complaints. Ruger P95, right? So that's good. Like, so people specifically asking concrete questions about the product. Looking for IBD wholesale for this like product, you can see this very like specific, this very detailed. Like if you were like to drop ship this, if you were just like randomly choose these products to sell, then you wouldn't know these things, right? You wouldn't know like Armory XD45 was 4-inch barrel. Like, I'm not in this niche, right? So that I don't know like what the hell that is. Like, so you can see, right? So for that, you need to focus on a niche. You need to focus on what specific category of people would buy, the products, right? And then they would know like exactly what type of ads would appeal to those people. So this is how to differentiate in marketplace. This is how to build something that's more sustainable. This is how to build the brand. And then guys, the one more thing that you could do with these type of like undecent advertisers on Facebook, you can always report them, right? You can always report, let's say you see their ads. Let's see if I'll be able to do it now. Report post, right? Like, so spam, something else, right? So you can always just fill this, right? You can always report this because we are getting punished for all of this stuff, right? And so we as dropshippers, now it's just a matter of time. It probably like will be a few days, right? But in a few days they might make like $50,000-$100,000 or more and just like disappear, right? Like they'll not exist anymore and they'll just remove money from the ad account, from the bank account, from the PayPal, whatever business processing they're using, and they'll just disappear. You can always report, but then again, focus on your business. It's impossible to just keep control of all of these people that are like indecent. Just keep control of your own stuff and build a better customer experience. See how you can build a brand within what you already have. If you have like a proof of concept with something, then there might be something that you can leverage already, right? And if you need help with that, if you need help scaling your e-commerce business, making it more like competition proof moving forward, then there should be a link to apply for a program, E-commerce Scaling Secrets, and we'll see how we can help you to scale your business. This is only for people who already do good numbers. This is not for people who are just like starting out, and basically for people who already do some good numbers and want to scale up farther. So this is what I wanted to share with you guys today. Keep note of all of these things. Start thinking how you can leverage what you already have to build a sustainable brand, to differentiate from all of these people. Always report if you have the possibility. That's it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Maybe you've seen some of the other ads like this, guys. And thank you for watching. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you can just like this video and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos in the future. Thank you.